I'm rooting for us.
You want that third map.
I would love to see a third map.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen.
Okay, it might not happen. One thing that is going to happen, the dream duo, Henry Greer, similar. In my arena, woo, let's get it going.
Thank you, Trace Saranthus. Doesn't know my name, of course, but only knows Seba. But that's fine because, you know, it's common. And whoa, okay, straight into the action we go. Straight up short, no hesitation on the side of Fnatic.
Stack.
And that's,
GG.
well,
It's over.
that's a quick round.
Yeah, it's you got to save your armor. That's got to be one of the most underwhelming pistols you'll ever see.
All right, let's go back to ribbing Trace because that's
Yeah. To be fair, I can't pronounce your name either. I just say similar. Like, is it how?
Give it a shot.
Auguste
Yeah.
Massenet?
Close, yeah.
Yeah.
Masuna.
Massenet.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
There you go.
All
Yeah,
right.
you got it,
All
man.
right, next time
You're
I
on top
will.
of it, Henry.
I doubted myself.
Do you have a middle name?
James.
James? Henry
Yeah.
James.
Yeah, classic British, you know.
Solid.
Yeah.
So you weren't, you missed out on that generation of having 4 names, though, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, my parents are Irish, so we don't really have all that.
You don't have the 4 names.
No,
Yeah,
no,
in
no.
the French side, they all have 4 names, right?
Oh,
It's
so
like,
what's yours going
My
on then?
dad was Arnaud Loïc Pierre Masuna, so it's like.
Beautiful.
But then they didn't give me mine. That's what I don't get. Why'd you have to go?
Flash is going down with the
Flash
ship.
just going down with the bomb. Okay, then.
I don't think he had armor, so he only had a Glock as well. He's just like, you know what? I'll take you. Don't get a death on the board for it. So he's just like, what's the point? I'll just go down, lads.
Yeah, I only
Captain.
got 3 names.
Captain solemnly going down with the ship.
There we go. Let's get into it.
That was a weird one. Okay, well, the good news is for mousesports, the fact they saved their armor, they can get a pretty competitive buy here in the next round. So it's going to be 4 SMGs at a CZ, and Fnatic will be aware of this. They bring out a couple of rifles. They don't want to do anything too fast, as you could run into another big stack here. We will see what happens, but a flying star for the Swedes. Already a map up. This is their pick now, and they've won the T-side pistol. Always a great asset.
Waiting for the flash up here, but there's no flash. It's just going to be a dry peek there from Crims. Well, I'm kind of left by his lonesome as well. That was a little bit risky, but looks like Fnatic will be able to weather this. Get a little bit of information. Saw that mousesports are holding close short. There's a crossfire established here by mousesports, hoping that Fnatic come into striking distance. It's SMGs on the side of mousesports, so they don't really have that range battle in them. Do we just get that flash up to T mid? Can we just get that flash up to T mid? If you're going to go up, right?
Just one.
Just one flash at least, instead of just peeking dry into a deagle.
Well, we want to see Fnatic operate as a unit here. No one wants to be walking in by themselves. Flasher loves to probe the banana area, but he has got backup this time. Only 2 players there on the mousesports side. But Frozen's got the smoke, then that's so important here. The fact they're going towards B, and that's the only smoke they've got on that side of the map, is big. And you can see them actually setting up a bit of a distraction towards there. The in-game leader, Golden, he'll go down. It's not the end of the world. He's confirmed there's players on the other side there. That smoke, not too impactful there from the CTs. Not as strong as you'd like, but the shot is. Golden looking for a couple of kills. Not going to find him. Damage through the smoke here. There's going to be Voxic taking Crims down to 2 HP. This kill might decide to round it itself. J can't find it. 3 versus 1 now as Robs makes his way in from Banana. Gives his position up as well. Won't be the winning this one, I'm afraid. And the force buy does not lead to success. But he has got a UMP at least, but they have to take the eco in the next round. He knows he can't do any much more with this.
Yeah, worst case scenario there for Rops. If he gets that kill, could have worked. That was also really unfortunate for the smoke, trying to block off the entrance, and instead it actually inadvertently blocks CT instead, because it bounced off the barrels. So nothing really working out for mousesports these 2 rounds. 2 kills, but then those are the rifles that Fnatic are going to be able to save, so they're not too concerned. They lost their SMGs. Tough noogies.
Robs now will just have to hold on to the weapon, and it's Fnatic with a lovely call there. So you'll see a lot of in-game leaders. I've talked about this for months now. In-game leaders will be the ones that go probing for information. You see Carrigan do it a lot throughout the history of his career. He'll go towards areas like Ivy on train, for example, by himself, while his teammates get ready towards inside. He doesn't want any input lag when he makes the call. They need to commit towards the other side of the map there. So Golden's going up towards middle. He's been smoked and flashed in, and as soon as he gets the kill, or as soon as he goes down and gets the information there's 2 or 3 there, or nothing, he can actually be the one who says, right, you're either going now or you're falling back. He doesn't have to rely on information being relayed to him, and then he makes the calls. That's why the in-game leaders will make those sort of plays, and that's why it worked out quite nicely. He saw 2 or 3 there. It was enough for him to justify them making their way in towards B.
I suppose it gets even better when you have veteran players like JW, Flusha, Crims that you can fall back on.
Yep.
You can trust those guys to do their job. Not going to need to hold their hands. Carrigan gets blown up by Flusha. And the smoke going down already on CT. I'm surprised that they aren't just powering in behind this. Yep, sure enough. There's Flusha finding the second one.
Will that do for you?
Yeah. I mean, really, I was kind of expecting it. Now, interesting decision here from Fnatic not to commit. The bomb is still all the way back in T-spawn as well. I guess they were really just worried about the stack, but
yeah, absolutely.
it's putting him a bit at risk here in the round. Still, pretty much a hard eco coming in from mousesports. P250 on Woxic. Kevlar as well. Chris J with the USB. And Woxic dies. So it's just Chris J. And they've sent Golden. And, you know, there you go. Playing to what you were talking about, Henry. Golden out on the fringe right now, once again, kind of trying to get that info. Now they know where Chris is. Could just rotate back with the bomb, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Oh, that's a rifle picked up, though. You got to go kill Chris now. No, I don't think actually. If you want to sack Flusha or you want to sack Golden, sure. But keep your AKs alive. Don't risk giving an AK over. But mousesports are buying next round anyway, so actually don't even bother really hunting this.
Well, they'll give it a go. He only had the MAC 10, to be fair. He doesn't really want that for the next round regardless, so not a huge deal. He gives that one up, but ideally don't want Chris J to have a load of money for the next round, so if they can take him down, that'd be great, but it is costing them a lot of players now, as JW will be low HP. With them, should be able to finish things off, no problem. So it's all pretty even at that point. It's going to be 3-0 there for fnatic. They've got plenty of cash. The force buy isn't as detrimental as you might think from mousesports in the second, because remember, they saved the armor, so they didn't have to expend absolutely everything. Still get an AWP out. Chris J will purchase it for now and throw it over to Voxic, who hitting all his shots today. He is looking very good. He got them out of a lot of trouble on train, but he's going to have to replicate that form once again. Everyone looked pretty good on mousesports overall. There was no one really significantly dropping off. Frozen, normally so good in those 1vx situations. You're not expecting to win every single one, but he didn't necessarily win any of them, which is a problem for a player like him who relies on that sort of momentum-based gameplay and getting fired up and winning clutches as they open things up with a banana. Opening frag with the HE there. Nice work from Karrigan and Frozen. Didn't have to spot a player before they find an exploded Golden at the bottom. In-game leader removed.
See the results of the carnage. Straight out, roll up, nearly gets the 180, but it was a crossfire setup, and Woxic will take that shot. Looked like he was going to take Chris J out easy, but Woxic, yep, maintain the crossfire. I like the aggressive holdover to here towards A from mousesports. Yeah. Don't let fnatic walk up for free. Put some pressure on him. 2 players still holding over here towards B, although one is in CT. There's an opening here potentially for fnatic. Weird smoke going in, but now we'll get the CT smoke, and Flusha trying to figure out, can he work his way through here? Can he get the pressure up on Frozen? Frozen's going to be alone. They've managed to get the mollies, but they're running through mollies themselves. Flash is going up, and fnatic, this is looking like a bit of a wonky round. It's JW now in a 1v4. Doesn't have the bomb. Has to walk through the smoke to come after Karrigan or go after Frozen, and that's pretty much going to snuff it. Yep, not even going to be able to pick up Karrigan, unfortunately for him.
JW always known to try and sneak through that CT smoke and try and cause chaos towards the ruins. Unfortunately, this round, though, as Golden that goes down first to the HE grenades, the banana control, very successful there from mousesports, and they might have done enough there to at least get fnatic to the breaking point. They'll have enough for a buy this round, of course, but more they want to buy an AWP into it. Apparently they do. I was about to give you a whole spiel as to why they probably won't buy an AWP, but they're going straight for it. JW on the T side fancies this. They have 3 rifles, 1 UMP and the AWP of JW. Voxic loves a challenge towards a mid position. Won't swing right out toward those T steps. Looks towards underpass. He's going through the lines now. Golden not going to make the same mistake twice. He's going to make sure he's a little bit more passive this round.
It seems like Woxic loves to be. Oh, the shots through. Had that been a UMP, and there it is. Golden collects the kill. Had that been a UMP in the hands of Flusha, though, we might have lost Karrigan straight off the bat.
Yeah, he doesn't know how much damage he did there either. Golden's down to 15, but it's through the smoke, so he can't really relay that information to his teammates at all. It's a disappointing opening frag. Chris J knows he needs to bring one back, and he's in a prime position to do so. Nice headshot, but he receives one in the same respect. He goes down to only 56, however. Voxic making things work with the AWP towards the banana side, and he'll go back towards A. Mousesports still in control of the round.
This is scrappy, Henry.
Yeah, it really is.
This is really gritty kind of play coming through here. Both of these teams putting it on the line. Looking for duels a lot of the time as well. That's the shot you got to hit. JW, unfortunately for him, no headshot, and so it is Woxic surviving. And Woxic going to rotate back over. There is a window here now of opportunity to get onto this B site, though. Smoke goes down, trying to create some room here. Anti-flashes as well. Brolan, though, will get that smoke down on CT, and now they're going to go for the push. Crims trying to find his way in. Frozen ready for him. Frozen catches him, and it's a one-way smoke, essentially. So clever. Creating the opportunity to gun him down without even being able to answer here from the side of fnatic. 2 rounds in a row picked up from mousesports. Multiple players surviving each of these rounds as well. Yeah. So there is a little bit of momentum being generated here for mousesports.
They've thrown that smoke a couple of times on the CT side. So not only does it deny the vault up into first oranges, it gives you that nice angle as they're walking in as well. That's kind of ingenious if it works out in that sort of manner. If you can get it down at the right time. I'd have to see how he's lining that one up, because that looks like it's really cool. I'll keep my eye on that. Either way, it's mousesports breaking the bank of fnatic here. Full eco at the very top end. They have 1 P250. No armor, no nades. No reason to partial buy into this one with the loss bonus racking up. They'll get $2,400 into the next round, so which will be enough for a full buy. Great shot from Voxic as he'll take Golden with a headshot through the steps.
For whatever reason, I just imagine Pronax when he sees that smoke just going, man, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what Pronax would have come up with back in that.
Keep my eye on Frozen for next round. Let's see how he's lining that one up. Looks really cool.
Yeah, hard eco from Fnatic, and just standard stuff coming in here from mousesports. Not really overextending, not really taking too many risks. Frozen, he's kind of going for a peek. And they're close enough to hear it. I know what's going on, and yep, try to peek him at the same time. There's the pressure. JW a bit too far ahead, but he does hit the headshot, and that's enough. Frozen at risk now. Kerrigan gonna come in and save him though, and that's the bomb. Just dropped daintily in front of Frozen. Flush up, there it is.
He gets one.
The pounce.
That's all they'll get though. That's what's tying things up here. 3-3. Money back in favor for Fnatic, but they certainly won't have the AWP this round unless Golden really wants to force one out on a glass cannon. Don't think that will be happening, as we'll take a look at the odds coming through. You can see Fnatic are favored so far, brought to you by GG.bet. This is just a winner of map 2, not the overall series, so still leaning towards Fnatic. We'll see what happens here, round 7, and it's going to be the Krieg for Brolan, and 4 AKs around him. Ready to see that. That's focusing on those grenades. They've got 5 smokes, a couple of mollies and flashbangs. Will we see mousesports start to look a bit more confident now, get some aggression going? Certainly viable on the CT side, as we'll set up the flashbang towards middle. Kerrigan and Frozen playing outside the bomb side as well. They've got a smoke to protect them, and JW spotted towards the underpass. He'll be removed.
Sick work. Frozen, though. An attempt at a trade there from Fnatic on the other side of the map. That was so close. Frozen, luckily for him, he'll be able to dodge. Fnatic really wanting to try and push on this. They do not want to let mousesports get too comfortable on this B site. Hoping to find that low HP player, Frozen, but it is going to be Kerrigan taking a little bit of damage here. HE over the top, trying to go for the dunk, really just trying to hunt for that kill on Frozen. But it doesn't quite pan out. Now, Chris J waiting on the other side. He's close enough to hear the noise. Woxic is ready on short as well. And Ropson Pit finally going to see some action, maybe? It's been a bit quiet for Rops. Chris not blinded by that at all. That's nightmare fuel. Golden there to trade, though. 1 for 1, but it's still a man advantage for mousesports in the round. And it's looking like that bomb is going to make its way up second mid towards the apartments. They've cleared it out, and so Rops really is going to get some action here in a moment. His time to shine.
B. All 3 players for Fnatic here. Making their way towards quad. Boost up onto the ledge, can jump up to the quad itself if you fancy it. There it is. You can still go even further than that. Rops has spotted him. Very clinical in his takedown there. Preemptive smoke to protect him from any Molotovs to make their way towards the pit position. And he can use it as a bit of a one-way on the bike as well. The nade hurts, but he's still absolutely fine. He can still battle for a frag here, but surely going to be sprayed down. Crims will find an opening, but that's about it. Flashbang doesn't affect Woxic too much, but the AWP reset comes in, and he will find both kills with 8 seconds remaining on the clock. mousesports take the lead 4-3. Money is starting to become a real issue now for Fnatic in terms of loss bonus. They are getting near the very top end of it, but that's $2,900 per player. And not quite enough to invest. So certainly can go for a partial buy here. Deagles, armor, smokes, flashes. But overall, it will still essentially be a low buy. As
I wanted to see the setup there from Woxic with the flash, because that really did look like JW couldn't see a thing.
Sure.
So, and we saw him lining it up. It looks like he uses the roof to just drop it on the other side. Clever stuff, though. I like it. I mean, Inferno's been around forever, so you really are going to have many opportunities to just put time into this map and find all of these clever smokes and flashes. And it's not all going to get found at once. We're going to keep getting fresh things like this coming through. Pretty sure that's North playing in the background that you hear shouting.
Sounds like it.
So I think it's North MIBR that's going down right now.
That's a good game, actually.
Yeah, that is a good game.
I think this is the smoke we are looking for on Frozen screen.
Right now from North MIBR. I'm curious.
We don't have to watch for like a minute till he throws it, but I think that's the one that's going to bounce off the ledge.
Well, MIBR up 1. Hold on, let me see. I got to refresh. Live updates for you here on the stream, ladies and gents.
Wow, the future's here.
And it is still, 1-0 for MIBR versus North.
That's it. So now he can Frozen PFP, gets that one way again, but they actually deny that with smoke of their own. It's lovely work with Kerrigan. Does so much damage here, and Frozen, he's got protection at the back of the new boxes. It's really strong stuff. Oh, lovely shot to close things out there. So we got to see the lineup and how he throws out smoke. I'm taking that one for my own game. That's so sick. I love it. But it's going to be 5-3 now. Fnatic giving up 5 in a row. But money center stabilizes. Like we said, maximum loss bonus coming in now. That's $3,400 per player. You get even more so if you can plant the bomb. But they haven't posted a round since winning the pistol and the follow-up anti-eco victories. For JW. At the very top end, we've got Crims on 5 frags, but no one Currently running away with the fragging department right now. Woxy makes his way towards the B side of the map, flashed over, trying to open things up. The flames in front of him, though. He's going to take significant damage, down to 58. Still fancies the shot here, though. Flush has been hurt as well. Oh, the nades hurting on either side. Flush on 21. Voxic firing off shots through the half wall. Nothing landing, though, and more grenade damage coming through, but it's Carrigan with the first kill.
What a fantastic lockdown coming in here from mousesports. Wherever Fnatic go, they are not finding any luck, any joy here. Chris J on the other side of that smoke. Shots going through. Flusha is low, but Rops and Chris getting lit up at the same time on short. Do they find any HE damage? There it is. JW wins the duel versus Woxic. That was top and end, it looked like, but there's the flank coming in from Rops. Gets boosted up and catches JW looking the wrong way.
This is great from mousesports.
They're always maintaining the man advantage, and that's what's so key about this. It's not allowing Fnatic to put themselves in an even situation where they will have a significant edge. That's a big one. Crims catches Chris trying to back out. Now we're into a 3-on-3, and this puts mousesports in the hot water because Fnatic now, if they group up, they'll have a man advantage wherever they go. Two smokes as well. What do they have? It's frozen over? Yeah, it's frozen on B right now. He's got a single smoke that he can put down to block off the entrance. And with 30 seconds left, yep, he throws it out right now. Perfect. This is really going to put Fnatic in a tough spot now. You're going to have to go through the smoke. Frozen's taking advantage of it. He's going to be right up close. Smoke comes out and block off CT. He doesn't care. He's right here on the edge. And he doesn't get the shot. Brolan with the entry. Massive kill. Crims finds Kerrigan. That was such a big kill from Brolan.
Yeah, that was everything. That decided the round in itself. The fact he gets that sort of entry, Carrigan's stuck in his smoke, nothing can be done. And Robs, he's just wondering what the hell happened there. They had the advantages. They were playing such a nimble game of CS there. They got smoked out from quad. They boost up in towards that position and managed to steal a frag back in the form of JW, pushed him into the B site. They were ready for it. But Brolan, sometimes there's some shots you just can't deny, and he manages to completely destroy the defense towards the B-bomb site. Flusha now looks to be on the hunt, at least a scavenging mission for any bits and pieces around the map.
I like this. Go over, get what you can. There's a man dead in library. I think he realizes, yeah, that one died over here on short as well, or Arch. So
you'll drop, when you die in Counter-Strike, you don't drop all your grenades, you'll drop one of them, being the most expensive grenade you have in your belt at the time. So he can go around and find whatever bits and pieces will be left over. I don't think he found too much. No grenades found.
He didn't find anything.
Unfortunately, but maybe a pistol, not even that. So it was still a fun little jog around the map.
Well, those were the... I remember when we first started really seeing that in CSGO, because teams, it wasn't like they were doing it at the beginning. It was after a while it started coming in, oh, okay, hold on, and then everybody just started... That, you know, Fnatic were one of those teams. To just run around, pick up everything you can at the end of the round, and then you go for the fist bumps.
Yeah.
Right? Focus on the game first.
When are we going to have an evolution of the fist bump? What's the logical conclusion of that? Is that as far as it's ever going to go?
We've seen the finger touch, but that's just a little bit hard.
I haven't seen that in a while. That feels weird.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to touch your finger.
It feels
right
a bit
now.
more personal, you know?
It does. It feels very intimate.
Pad to pad.
Like you're offering up your finger now. I don't want to do that. It looks weird. It looks
Nobody
like
can see us but production.
Yeah, that's true. That camera's always rolling. You've got to be careful. Well, there you go. The boys at mousesports now have a bit of a challenge ahead of them because Fnatic do pull around back. You can hear the North boys in the background going at it. As the Mac 10 comes up with JW, suggests something a bit more faster paced at this point. We're going to see Banana Control once again. Trying to be gabbed by Flush. He's one of the absolute best at getting this, but Carrigan, he'll challenge and actually come out on top this time. It's frantic, but it is to be an advantage in terms of manpower and HP for mousesports now. 5-on-3, Crim's low as well. Chris J holds strong towards the arch, and he's brave to fire in the M4, and that's why, because you can see the traces and of course the sound cues through the smoke, and he will be taken down. Maybe outstaying his welcome there.
Yes, that is a must-win duel there for Brolan, and he gets it. They still have a chance now in the round, Fnatic. One more kill could open everything up for them. So they just need to keep their cool. JW giving us a little bit of that old JW flair, jumping through smokes, looking for duels. Trying to get the turn, trying to get the drop on him. But mousesports, if you know JW's on the field, you always have to be watching your smokes. It's not a wall, it's just smoke. You can still walk through it, or in that case, jump through it. Solo man, it's just going to be Kerrigan over here on B, but that forces out a key grenade here from Kerrigan. And they're out of smokes now on the side of mousesports. Fresh one goes up over on A, but that's it. This is what they've got to work with. In the meantime, Fnatic, couple smokes on their side, so options abound. But with 2 on A and so many angles to check, this is a tall order for Fnatic. It's going to be real tough for them.
Well, Vox is going to shut them down already. But, oh, okay, Brolan. This guy is actually unreal. Like, there's not many players that can hit those sort of shots. That's sick. Like, Voxic had every advantage going for him there. Brolan continues his rampage round towards the arch. No signs of slowing down just yet. Rob's cowering in the corner. The only player towards A right now. All towards the graveyard, and that's where he'll remain as they slam him down. It's going to be a 3-on-2 now. Still a chance here. Frozen, a very capable player in these scenarios, but Brolan, he's got full control of library. He isn't reading any books, let me tell you. He's looking for more and more frags here. Carrigan surely done for, and he absolutely is. Taken down by the Krieg once again. Frozen hoping there's an opportunity for a quick frag here, but he's been denied everything. Brolan, so young, but still seems so experienced.
So great, too. Brolan, you see the discipline. He doesn't show himself in library. He realizes that Frozen could be on arch, so doesn't show himself until a little bit later here. Now he's taking a peek that his teammates have got... he's got a little bit of help here from the teammates, and the bomb's about to go up. And so getting a little frag hungry, and he will pay for it. Frozen, that's it. That's the best you're going to get. And it's actually pretty solid, because in a key round like this where, you know, fnatic are actually starting to get a couple of wins together, the kills matter. Wow, they even drop one to the bomb as well. Crim saves the AWP, but that was an expensive round for fnatic.
They'll take it, though, on the T side. It was a round that looked like they were out of it. Voxic had them and the lock and key towards that arch side, and then Brolan gets one through the swim. But Chris J offered that one up, and then it's a quick 180. Oh, it's just brutal. And then Carrigan, fair play, could do nothing about that.
Tough to see, though. I know you noticed that the coach from mousesports, he was kind of sitting down, looking a little dejected.
Sure.
That's a rough one, man. This is the kind of moment where you really need to be getting up and getting your team hyped. You can't be sitting back. You know, I'm throwing him under the bus a little bit, obviously.
Regin's very good at that. He normally is great at keeping the morale high, but when the really disappointing rounds slip by, he's certainly an emotional coach as well. He's with them in the roller coaster ride. Hands up. Flashbangs exchanged. Carrigan is dancing on the edge of the flames. I feel like he probably will fall back after that. Made himself very vulnerable now at 58 HP.
Sounds like it's going pretty good here for North. Pretty sure that's them we hear on the other side.
I think you might be right. Sounds like Gabe shouting to me.
Let's see it. Give us the live update, Henry. We'll keep an eye on the map. This is just getting map control here for both of the teams. Brolan has cleared out apartments.
It's 15-13, but North just picked up a round. They've got 4 in a row. They're looking to take it to overtime. So, yes, that's why they're shouting. They're trying to get under their skin and take it to overtime on their first or second map, actually.
Map, yeah.
And this is to take it to a third. So there it is. You don't even have to watch the B stream. Now, you can stay right here. We'll keep you updated at all times.
Indeed, we will. Count on it, ladies and gents. And now, very slow, methodical CS being used. Map control being gained across the map here for fnatic. They got that top banana control, and now they've got apartments. They're ready to go. 35 seconds on the clock. And now let's see. Perfect positioning here for Rops. Bomb gets dropped. Did it manage to drop down? No, it didn't drop down into the pit either, so they have to commit to this. JW, he has to go in leaping in, but this is the worst case scenario. When this happens, it is so tough to come back from it on the T side. You are stuck. And this is one way to bring it back. Flesher catches one of the rotators. Carrigan is down, but that's still three players alive on the A side here for mousesports. A real tall ask. He needed to get that kill on Woxic. JW now all by his lonesome, and not for long. Rops puts him out of his misery. 6-5, mousesports fighting back on the CT side. Yeah. And that isn't quite enough to put fnatic in the hole economically. Sure. But it's definitely the right kind of step here for mousesports, obviously.
They're on their way. Can they go one step further here? The Orc coming out, a rare appearance there for Carrigan. It's a bit of a strange setup overall. Chris J with the MP7. He's one of the few players still using the weapon. We'll see if he can make it sing here. Oh, that sounds like a big round for North. That's one round closer to overtime.
I think that we're actually just getting this. We get to follow both along.
Yeah, exactly. We just need sound cues on that one.
Just working out.
Okay then, boys. Well, JW, the Mac we said the money wasn't quite broken, but it's on its way. They're looking to answer back with a bit of a Hail Mary here. JW, he might have gone through undetected, but it doesn't look like it. SMG on SMG action. You love to see it. Who comes out on top? I think Chris J. He's got the more powerful of the two, but JW, he'll take him down and try and strike, but surely a trade coming in from CD Swan. Should be an easy one for Carrigan, but oh, he had to leave the B side. Frozen now has to get at least one. Not going to happen. The Mac 10 takes him down. What a shot from Brolan once again. This guy, the boy wonder, taking the torch from JW and showing us how powerful he can be, the true star of this squad.
Such a beast. And such a great call from Golden. Quick plays from JW, get him in there, sow confusion in the ranks on the side of the CT, and then pounce when they are in their rotations, when they're slightly out of position. They didn't hesitate. Sometimes you see teams like that. They hesitate in the moment. They wait just that second or two longer. That turns things against them, that allows the CTs to reposition and then get ready. Here they catch him that second early enough to pull Carrigan out of position. He didn't even have his gun out. I mean, just solid work there from fnatic. A really competitive T side now for them. 6-6. tied up, and there it is. Second timeout getting called here by mousesports. Time to have a bit of a chat and try and slow things down here for the Swedes. Money it's in a weird spot here for mousesports as well.
Yeah, weird is one word for it.
Terrible.
Yeah. Chris J's got 1,400. Like, there's a buy there, but you're better off considering, like, the situation right now. If you force port this, that's good. You might not win another round in this half. If you take a partial buy, like, you've got a chance of winning the round, you'll have money going forward. I would say CZs, a couple of smokes, and maybe go aggressive, try and just throw something aggressive into the mix and hopefully catch them off guard. You can see the coach there, like, he knows this ain't going well. They're a map down. Remember, this is a lower bracket game. Loser is out of the tournament. These are two household names now, Counter-Strike. And they do go for the partial. That's what we wanted. They've got 1 HE, 1 smoke. They couldn't really bring much more than that. There's still a chance to win this, though. We haven't seen many of these rounds today, which is surprising considering fnatic and mousesports are on the server. But these Deagle rounds, especially in Inferno, can work out. We just need to find that opener. Nade.
Nice nade on Flusha. Flusha's been getting pummeled over there in Banana. And what a shot from Woxic. JW crouches in. Brolan is here, thinking about taking the fight, but he is going to be backing off. He managed to pull the gun back? Is that what happened there? Yes, looks like they did manage to pull JW's gun back, so that's solid. It's going to make it more difficult for the CTs to rotate in. Not quite sure yet. They did run into nades. They're running into this Deagle, but they haven't heard any of the other guns here from mousesports, and so fnatic trying to be careful with it. Golden taking some shots through the smoke as well. A little unfortunate for him. And just chuck that AK on a roof and forget about it.
Yeah, that's probably the best port of call here, but there it is. The opening frag found. We know this team can be deadly with those Desert Eagles.
Full flash. Rough one.
Yeah, but he's still chomping at the bit to get another one here. He knows he's capable of doing so. That shot doesn't quite connect, but it was dangerously close. You can see fnatic, they've been a little bit rattled here. They still got smokes. They need to smoke library and make their way towards A. There's the smoke. They've given him too much of a chance. I don't know why they waited so long to smoke that. You had to get that down quickly because you knew it was Arch. The only position he could come to was library. Get it smoked quickly. He gave him a window. And he gets another headshot there. Ropter's towards the apartments as well. He's waiting for his chance to swing out here. Golden needs to be very cognizant of that. I feel like this round slips away from fnatic. Oh, that's the kill that maybe saves them, though.
Yes, it's Kerrigan. Oh, Kerrigan hits the shot. He recovered the AK. They didn't throw it away. They just put it in mid. And so, man rotating from B picks that gun up. Going to come back to bite fnatic. Brolan finds a kill on Woxic, though, so that's the end of his reign of terror. But Frozen wins the duel versus Brolan. It's all on Golden, and Golden with the clutch.
Damn.
Takes down Frozen, removes Kerrigan. Can he save a Krieg? Not quite, but still.
The big talking point. Will the Krieg make it through?
Hey.
I'm
Brolan
with you.
hitting shots.
I'm with you. Like, it's the weapon. Like, it just breaks my heart. Is the fact we're talking so much about it. You know, it's just like that's become the mainstay of CS:GO now.
I mean, it's pretty nice when you have so much money you don't need to worry about the chicken defecating on said money.
Yeah, that's the last kind of animal you want in there. Really, just completely destroying the entire pile.
They'd probably be tearing it up trying to make a nest.
Yeah.
Must be nice. What do we got going though? This is fnatic still. I mean, this is mousesports trying to make it, but this is the 14th round, 7-6. fnatic in the lead. Crim spraying down Chris J and Boiler.
That's a big one. They can't get too carried away with that because they might be calling now. I mean, they only got pistols, but it's only Chris J that had the CZ. And yes, there it is, Flusha by himself walking in towards B. He does that a lot, but that wasn't necessarily required. He had the advantage, and he's given it up.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Sometimes you got to go for those confidence plays, but that is one where it's, especially on Inferno, you get that man advantage. Yeah. Just full execute to B and get it done.
You should just maintain that advantage. Sure, going in towards B like that's fine, but let's have a flash behind you. Let's have at least a teammate they can trade if that does go wrong. They can still pull those round back. They're capable of doing so. JW looks like he's approaching the ace out with conviction here, but flashbangs being exchanged. CTs are aware. Carring's got a nice lineup for a spray down. He should get both. No problem at all. One of the few users still using the M4A1S and using it to great effect here, round number 14.
Let's see it. Golden 1v4. Rops in the pit. And around where fnatic are going to be kicking themselves. Kind of giving that one up. mousesports, that's a feel-good moment. Luck of the draw goes your way. So this is the last round of the first half, tied up 7-7. And we get to see what do they have for us here, because fnatic, they didn't have phenomenal money, no bomb plant, and so it's Deagles, UMP. Golden picks up a Krieg. Just throw that over to Brolan, please, Golden. Golden, I mean, I love you, bro, but give it to the young gun.
Okay, then.
Players holding on to guns like that. So this is still something, this was Thorin's point, obviously, where it's just like, you know, if you got your star, just give the star the gun.
I agree.
Let Brolan, who has been hitting shots consistently here, just, you know.
We saw that in Avangard yesterday, right? We were complimenting them on that. Like, they always made sure James had everything he needed. And Sanji was the player that always goes in with CZ no armor, Deagle no armor, and he understands that he's not the star of the team. But this is a little bit odd now. Okay, Brolan should go down. Oh my goodness. Well, Samuel, you said he needed the Kree. He can make it work with anything.
Yeah,
so don't worry
or
about
Brolan just kills everything anyway.
Don't even worry about it, mate. It's all good. And there it is. 3 kills now exchanged between the two teams. It's the man advantage for fnatic. Brolan, it's a shame they couldn't really do much of that. They did have an opportunity to pounce, but now it's starting to fall apart. Frozen's going to get at least one here. Damn. Okay, they're walking through the smoke. Questionable decisions here from fnatic. I think they've given this one up for free, but they have found at least one in return. Vox is quickly behind them, holding their heels as they do. I think if they've got a smoke for CT, they do. But they need to be very aware the Vox is coming in. I think this is a mousesports round all day long.
I agree. They all have the drop. Kerrigan with the molly.
Take their time.
And now Woxic's going to be here to deny the plant. Really tough. Flusha's got a deagle. Unless he hits a 1 dig on Woxic, this is going south.
Hey, Voxic gets this, you can see.
Boosted over. Okay.
That's okay. That's a nice move.
Or does he? Or not. 8-7 at the end of the half here. 8-7 in favor of mousesports on the CT side. fnatic looking a little shaky on those last 2 rounds, so we'll see how this pans out for them when we come back from the break, come back from the half. But yeah, like I said, we're taking a break and we'll be right back. We're back, Kerrigan, saying, yes, you, glad that you're here watching the stream with us live from Turkey at Star Ladder. Mousesports on the ropes, though. Hank, it's a rough one.
It is, but the one shining light they've got is Voxic's performance and his confidence in his own ability. Saw that in the last round, that nice little double spray down. There was no doubt in his mind he was winning that round. And he's got himself 19 kills. They move into the T side of an 8-7 lead, but still anyone's game here, that's for sure. It's not what it used to be on Inferno. It's a very even map these days. It does slightly edge these CTs. It's the preferred side for sure, but overall, comebacks are certainly possible. We'll see what's going to be done here in the pistol. Very important one here, as we'll see a PT-50 and armor set up. The Superman stance from Rops. So Kerrigan can back him up. 4 players towards B. Same setup as mousesports brought to the table, if you remember. They had to save for 4 players. Lovely shot from Golden. Takes down Woxie. Now they can send everyone back towards A, knowing that they've got a stronghold at the B side.
Do they overcommit on this? No. Okay, good. Roland decides to turn back around. What's he thinking? He's thinking, looking a bit, yeah, they're trying to get a read on the situation. I do think you just go back into a default.
Exactly. You got the man advantage. Nothing, don't need to stack anything. Nothing strange has to happen. Just play a usual round here. Try and hold them off. If they've got any utility, they absolutely don't. So Golden has the kit, Brolan with armor, so they can't really fend off with any smokes or flashbangs or anything. They have to try and play in front of these, and they've been smoked out.
Flash goes in. Brolan not able to capitalize on it. Double smoke. Perfectly done here by mousesports.
They should wait now.
Wait for the smokes to clear. Oh, no, just straight on through. Looking for the shots. Rops with the flank. Brolan taking the fight to him, but it's Golden, and Golden gets head out. It is Crims and Flusha now. Flusha at the bottom of mid, though, so it's all on Crims here to deny this bomb plant, and he might be able to do it.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I feel like the smokes are just about to dissipate. They weren't planting. He had plenty of chance. Rops gets his kill. There it is. And now up to just Flusher coming from Banana. They had a lead. The smokes are perfect for mousesports, but I feel like you just concede the bomb plant and take the man advantage and then retake.
Yep, and they just spotted him, so they know where he's coming from. This is going to be it for Flusher. Impossible situation, caught in a triangle of pain. And sure enough, he goes down. So mousesports, big cry there. I think that was Chris. But they get the job done, and they manage to find that pistol round. 9-7, mousesports on the T side. Get the strong start here in the second half, and they need it. And they need it. The focus.
Yeah, he's very invested in his team. Well, a big round coming up now. He knows it as well. fnatic are no joke with the CZs, historically. And they've only got one of those, but it's the Deagles and PD50s are out as well. The most important factor is they've got 5 smokes. You can essentially treat it as like a gun round on Inferno. You don't want to be pushing for frags. You just want to be holding up and running down the clock as much as you can and pressuring them into unfavorable situations. And I don't like this personally. mousesports only with 1 rifle. For me, it's always like 2 AKs and 3 SMGs will do. An MP5 and 3 MAC-10s. It's about as good as what fnatic have, really. Yeah.
Roll on with the CZ. I thought Flusher had it for a moment. Then I would have been saying, oh, it's all over for mousesports. That little HE chucked in. Ooh, just barely dodge it. That could have been brutal. Luck of the draw. This time mousesports come out ahead. 3 players still alive over on the A side for fnatic. And they are grouped up. Still good utility here as well from fnatic, so they could still buy a little bit of time. Smoke going down to block off Arch, though, and so mousesports looking to take control of top mid. They will manage that. Sometimes you just can't, you can't look away. Kerrigan, that's just, yeah, tough one, bud. Wrong place, wrong time. 2 shots, he's gone.
Oh, that applies the pressure now. They have to go towards B. Flashbang is decent from Golden as well. Might buy a little bit of time here. Flusher, a little bit of damage to PP50. I feel like Golden's going down in his second. Oh, he gets him mid-air. Chris J, he'll be gutted at that one. The boost coming in. It's clumsy, though. They have to retreat. There's a kill from Flusher once again. Did he know the plant? Not quite. Molotov being thrown in towards spawn, and that's going to signify the CTs to swing through. Voxic with the MAC-10 can still do this, however. We'll see if he can make light work of it. They know exactly where he is. He has smoke available, but it will be fnatic to pick it up. What a great round that was. Golden doing absolutely everything he could there. He was stuck behind the coffins, but he sends mousesports to their grave. Excellent work with the Desert Eagle. Somehow got the mid-air kill. Chris J, it's viable for him. He had the SMG in hand, but remember, MAC-10s against Eagles and armor, it's just not a great setup. You need those 2 AKs similar, in my opinion, because the MAC-10 against helmets, it really doesn't do that much work, and it's the Desert Eagle is going to come out on top most of the time.
So brutal, though, for mousesports. That's that wild ride that you can get on, is all the shouting, all the hype. They win the pistol. Yes, the start we needed.
The adrenaline dump.
And yeah, exactly. And then it's just right back down to the bottom of the pit. They did get the plant, so it looks like they'll squeak out 2 Kriegs and Kevlar. Voxic with the scout. But that's still 3 rifles here on the side of fnatic, a couple, or 1 AK at least as well. So a lot of firepower that mousesports are going to have to contend with, but we've seen how lethal Rops can be with that Krieg. Flusher just hoping to catch somebody out of position here, bottom mid. Not going to be the case. Have to be careful. Don't want to overstay the welcome. Once that smoke starts clearing, it's going to get dangerous. Big nade. Voxic and Rops down to half HP. That's painful for mousesports now. With 5 alive, mobility here perhaps on their side. I mean, they've still got Deagles, they've got Kriegs. It's not exactly the run and gun. But if somebody decides to peek, and that somebody's named JW, it might work out. 3 rifles still alive, though, for fnatic. Let's see. This is the key shot, and double as well. Right back into it. So chaotic. Broline going to be able to drop 1, but he is in a tight spot. Looking for the follow-up, and it's not going to happen. Rops takes him out, and it is 50 seconds on the clock. Bomb going to get planted. mousesports just like that. Fire right back at fnatic.
Yes, indeed. And Golden with the M4 in hand. They're going to have to force buy back themselves. Brolan with 3K in reserve. He'll get an AK-47 instead of the M4. So a slight upgrade there, but nice work from Rops especially. It is the young gun stepping up time and time again here on either side. And we'll see it go double digits for mousesports. Golden has to save the AK. They will definitely be buying up in the next round. We'll have a couple of rifles. Could definitely make it work with the pressure now on their side of the server. 4 players survive for mousesports here. Nice assertive play towards that A side. You can see them all going around as a unit, making sure they can trade everyone out. They took a lot of damage from the grenades, but wasn't quite enough. And mousesports take the advantage once again. As you can see, Broline, $4,600. Now, he'll definitely want to buy into this round. They have to really. Crimson Flush with 1,500. They need to buy. Golden can drop like a UMP, maybe 2 of them, if he's really feeling generous. I would say tactical timeout required, and they have called for one.
Yes. So we will have a bit of a chat here over on the side of fnatic. It seems like they want to get things back under control here. Or was it mousesports calling the attack? I mean, obviously both teams can communicate during a tactical pause. And it's mousesports calling it. 3 out of 4 used here for mousesports. So big round for them. This could really put fnatic back in the hole economically. So I'll be curious to see how this pans out here.
Yeah, me too. Act 10 again. Luckily, 3 players, or 2 players, I should say, well, helmets on the fnatic side, so Carrigan might be able to make like work of them. We'll see what the scout can do in the hands of Voxic as we see round 19 come through. This is a big round. fnatic pull this one back. They likely build up a streak of a few, and will take the lead, but it's going to be a difficult, labored round here. JW, no stranger to the scout. Only got 6 and 15 right now. Didn't notice that. He's had a quiet performance compared to the first map of Train.
Flush was right there with him at 7, I think. So it's been quiet for the 2. Flush has been having a rough time of it over in Banana. At least in the first half, he was just getting pummeled every round. Now on the CT side, we need to see something big from him. He's going to be backing Golden up. Top Banana control taken by mousesports, standard as could be. Now that you have top Banana, rotate back over. We've got apartments getting cleared as well. And so mousesports just getting a tremendous amount of map control now. They're really going to be able to set it up. Flash out, top mid. Thorough work here from mousesports. This is Counter-Strike by the book.
Just to confirm, MIBR did get the 2-0 against North, so
Oh man, tough.
that's a difficult one for North.
That was another elimination match. So North going home. Roland catching Kerrigan with a nade in his hand. Couldn't go better there. But the smoke is cleared on CT, and this is it. JW in position with the scout, though, trying to make it expensive, trying to find the shot.
Yeah, but he's got a boosted player in CD spawns. He's trying to take all the aggro here, and it might be enough. Richard goes by. Oh, Golden with 2. Boxer will pull one back. He's only got the scout himself. Bomb down, and Rob's out of position, out of time here. 30 seconds in the 3 versus 1. All he can really do is save Semlon. Nothing can be done here. It's the same scenario as what we saw before. He's got 4,200. He doesn't need the extra cash, so he doesn't need to go and die or anything like that. He can still drop a weapon to his teammates, which is going to be required here. But still, that's a resounding victory. Golden, he is such a good player. I think he's so underrated in terms of his individual ability. Like, he steps up almost every single time on that B-bomb side for them.
Yeah, you have to feel happy that Golden, things are starting to turn around for him now that he found his home on fnatic. Once again, things are looking good. He's starting to come into his own on the team, and they are clearly battling here in the lower bracket versus mousesports. These two, they've had their ups and downs. fnatic with a recent win as well, showing that they are capable of taking championships. So exciting times, but yeah, Golden with the individual, and this is just a clever start. You don't want to use it every round, but once in a while, that boost over the smoke
especially
it destroys.
When you have a scout at like Coffins, like everyone's just like that. They're just wow.
Yeah,
there's a
rush
chance.
that.
There's just a scout there. That's it. Let's go through. We've got the smokes down, and no, there's an AK up top, just gunning them down. Buy's pretty decent after Rob saves the Krieger member, and he does drop another. But scout again for Voxic. He can make that weapon work, but it's hardly a high impact weapon. See what can be done here. Flush out. Oh my goodness. That was scary. I thought he had Carrigan.
So did I. Still putting some shots through, though. Kerrigan just making a little bit of noise. But this time it's going to be a little bit more chaotic here for mousesports. They don't get control of top Banana just yet. They have to wait and see if Kerrigan's going to come up with anything over on that side of the map. Molly going to force him back here in mid. Minute 15 on the clock.
They were just getting ready for mid control there as well. He sends him packing. Is Crim's still in towards garbage? I think he is. So he's going to be baited in by JW at this point. This is a classic CS setup here on Inferno. If you can get someone baited into that position, it's very, very effective. Commonly overlooked in all the chaos. Flash over for one player. It's Carrigan. Remember, the in-game leaders normally on these sort of positions trying to get information and cues for their teammates. Golden takes a lot of damage, though.
That is a lot of damage for a wallbang.
Yeah, through those coffins. They're thin.
Let's see. Golden's got a Krieg of his own.
So you can
One-shot
see,
headshot.
same thing we talked about before. 4 players towards middle, Carrigan in by himself. That's perfect. If Ingame gets that frag, he can now call for potential fallback here. But no, he's happy with that. He knows there's at least another player over towards B who's wounded. He won't be aware of how much damage he's done, but they'll continue their efforts towards A. That's going to make them commit now. This kill is important. JW surely can't find 2. The smoke will protect him for a while. Here it is. The second frag found. Needs to try and stay alive at this point. 4 versus 2. Still possible now for mousesports. It's up to Voxid, though, with this scout. Most of the heavy lifting will have to be done by Rox. He'll get the first headshot now. That's a key opening. Can he find another? Not quite. 10 seconds remaining. They might be out of luck here. Even with a nice shot there, it's not going to be enough. Double digits for fnatic. Really exciting game of Inferno, this one. Both teams being tested right down to the wire. Money broken, though, for mousesports, and it's not at the point where they can take at a full spy here. I feel like this is full eco territory. It's just at the point where you need to think, well, okay, we'll have to give in on this one and yield. And with 2,200 on average, it's just not enough to give even a P250. You'd have to take a Glock eco here. 3 players on Glocks. Rops will get a Deagle. Carry get a P250, but yeah, full eco, no nades. One of the few ecos you'll see on the T side in CSGO.
Redemption time there for JW. That's what's important. Oh, perfectly timed nade. Straight onto Kerrigan, drops him down to half. But JW finally showing us what he's capable of here with the triple. Just snuffs that attack nearly single-handedly. It looked good for mousesports until he showed up. No, now Golden, don't shoot your teammates. It's not part of the plan. Waiting it out. These teams, they all know the little signals. They're reading the game. They're dodging the HEs. But they're taking a bit of damage still on the side of mousesports. And you're right, this is the hard eco, essentially. A Deagle and a P250, the money spent here for mousesports. Gonna be rough.
If they even get 2 kills here, in the context of this round, that's success.
Oh, that'd be huge. If they could do that, that would be magnificent. But yeah, JW, don't peek into the Deagle.
Now, when you have the advantage, you know you're up against pistols now, you want to send a player back over towards B if possible. Either way, they're not going to go their mousesports, but knowing that Golden's there alone, that could be problematic in terms of giving away a plant, but they're actually perfectly positioned now. The bomb's gone down. That is all null and void. They've actually looking likely to get the clean sweep. That's beautiful stuff from fnatic. 11-10, bomb goes down, and there we have it. It's going to be mousesports with enough to buy. Like I said, they had to take the full eco there just to get AK armor and basic utility to the next round, which is still going to be a difficult one because they rely quite heavily on Voxic's explosive AWPing here. He is a world-class rifler as well. He will be fine with an AK-47, but still, it's the final tactical timeout for mousesports on their opponent's map pick. They've already lost their own. This is it's a difficult one. When you've used all your tactical timeouts by round 22, it suggests things are just not going well at all.
Yeah, no, this is early days.
Yeah.
I was definitely expecting them to try and hold on to it a little bit later into the round. If I'm going to be nitpicking again, I do like to nitpick, Henry.
I love it.
But could we still just not try and take eco frags with rifles when you've got MP9s? could you just let the SMGs get the kills so you can make the bonus money?
The players are down there. If you want to go have a word, by all means, you can go call a timeout yourself and to say, look, guys, pause the game.
Guys, hold on. Let me put the coach headset on here. Can we go back 5 years ago to the lessons learned?
The happier times. Well, all those flames are brutal for Chris J at the bottom. Oh, it's fast from Carrigan. Again, he'll be dropped, though. It's the MP9 to take care of business. There's some money for you, Semler. $600 in the bag for Flush Up.
I approve.
And that's Carrigan again. He's got a very similar to roles what Flush is doing on that first half. Oh, Crims, you are just a beast, my friend. The boosted quad will be overlooked for sure. Well, maybe not. Wow, Voxic, that's what they needed. I told you, he can do it all. It's not just the sniper rifle. Gets himself 3 kills. 1 more bullet for Flusher will do it. They're so incredibly low on the T side, but they've got the bomb down and somehow a man advantage. It's the Turkish star that had to take matters into his own hands. Down to 3 HP, but Flusher and Golden looking to retake the bomb site here. This is a big round. Money is absolutely broken for mousesports. They need to try and keep as many players as they can alive here. That's if they can even win the round. Waiting for the smokes to dissipate. They still have another smoke in return. They can re-smoke that library position and flash it off as well, but making sure they get the very most out of it.
Well, I mean, it's looking to me like they want to save fnatic almost.
It looks like it might be out of their reach, to be fair.
It's just, there's so much. That bomb, this was key. We see these teams, they're struggling to get the bomb down fast. Golden hanging around, takes down Woxic, but yeah, back off and save. Make it expensive for mousesports. That's solid. It's going to be a rough buy here for mousesports in the coming round.
One of the
you still lose Flusha.
Yeah.
Man, that is a round. You got to give it to him. Woxic. Huge plays there from Woxic. That's unreal that he manages to turn it around. You're thinking it's a done deal, and fnatic thought so too. But then Woxic shows up. He's already down to 42 by the time he's taken this second duel. JW, what is he doing? How does he not manage to trade that kill there? So sick from Woxic.
Yeah, he stepped up. He went above and beyond. But even after they win the round, Semler, like we've talked about this a lot, you get $3,500 for winning around via explosion, and only 1 player survives. Like, they're in trouble still. A difficult round here for mousesports, and this could be actually very indicative as to who will be taking this second map and indeed the series in fnatic's case. An elimination game here. 2 of the household names of CSGO on the server right now, looking down the barrel of going home early in the group stages. We'll see what can be done here for mousesports. 2 CZs, a UMP, It's so far from ideal. It's unbelievable. But you have got Voxic, who's been their savior with the AK-47. This will be a flash attack out the apartments. You ideally smoke towards the library side, flash over, and this is a surprise pounce. But Crims gets the bomb early. Quick rotations coming through, and no frags found. Rops will have to do all the heavy lifting here, but that's not going to be enough. There's no real chance to strike back here. Voxic still with the AK, but down he goes to the AWP. It looks like this is all done now. Carrigan, he'll be dropped as well. fnatic, a war cry comes through. They know what a big deal that is. It's monumental in the context of this map. And the second half especially, mousesports are broken. They have no loss bonus. It's $1,900 per player into round number 24. It's another horrible situation with no tactical timeouts, remember. They're
We're
buying.
still going to get a Krieg.
Yeah, are they? I think it's just
yeah,
one.
the solo Krieg on
Okay.
Rops. Okay. Interesting decision. Anything is possible, I suppose, is what they're telling themselves. Could be trying to play for the money, but they're going to go ahead and try and even it out anyways. And JW holding aggro mid. Whatever it is with that position that JW and Crims were holding on site, man, it just guarantees triple kills, I guess.
Yeah, apparently so.
Solid work from Crims, though, showing the, hey, I can do it too. Woxic, you're not the only guy who's capable of multi-frags on the server. 12 to 11, fnatic in the lead, minute and a half on the round, and mousesports still waiting so patiently, trying not to show anything, trying to see if fnatic will be greedy. And there is a little bit of greed here. Does Flusha, he's holding close, a little bit bait here from Golden, but again, they don't know what they're walking into here. They may not be aware that there is a rifle, and that still doesn't tell him because he just saw a pistol. Flusha takes Rob, so that's huge. And
Sure.
Golden is there to trade it. Unbelievable round here so far for fnatic.
Good smoke.
They're murdering him. The flash comes in every step of the way. Nothing goes right.
Damn, Flusher. Keep that up. And you might just stick around in this tournament. 5-on-1, Voxic, remember, they brought one Krieg into this round, and he's going to have to save it by the looks of things. 40 seconds remaining. He's only got $1,400 though. It'll be enough though to bring out some grenades, so definitely worth the save. His teammates can buy. If he survives, then he'll have enough for the utility, but I'm not sure that's going to be the case. He is in a ooh, good shot. Sponsors that guy out, but can't find the shot. It's going to be him taken down. It doesn't really matter either way. He'll still have enough to get an AK armor or on a Krieg, whichever way he's inclined. But 13-11 now. fnatic in homing distance of taking this second map and indeed the series. mousesports in a lot of trouble. T-side not going as well as they'd like now in terms of rounds in a row. They've only picked up one round in the last 6.
Yeah, they've still got that bonus going. But this is now getting into the scary situation for mousesports where they have to really step up. They really have to step up, but they're going up against a fully equipped fnatic. It's not going to be easy by any means.
But this is one of the few tournaments in Turkey as well. Vox has got 26 frags in this elimination game. He doesn't want to go out early. He's
Really
fighting.
That's a good point to make. He really is trying to battle here. Oh, Chris. So lucky, Chris. Down to 13 HP, and Flusha dodges out. Look at the damage dealt to mousesports.
Yeah, that's rough. That's going to take the wind out of your sails. Just when you thought you had banana control, through the smoke, all the grenades, a bombardment of bullets as well, and we've got still a 5-on-5, but mousesports are the walking wounded now. Frozen, Carrigan, Chris J, all in one tap potential with that M4. A couple of Kriegs available on the CT side, and of course a JW, AWP, another decent HE grenade will tag Carrigan down to 50. They have mid control, but now almost no utility. They have 1 smoke and 2 flashbang. That smoke's been used towards library. What do they do now? The bomb's at the bottom of B. They have no way of it. They're going for the old banana split here, and that's going to be a lovely bit of work here, all from both players. Voxid, like I said, not going down without a stunning fight here. That's a great shot.
Yeah, that's so key from Crims. There's still a man behind, though. Frozen. Does JW realize it?
Yeah, but even if they don't, they've got 30 seconds here. They need to step up. Luckily, it's a horrendous smoke from the CT side. There's still a chance. Frozen might be able to save the day here, but they're running out of time.
That's unfortunate for Golden. Backs off, and now Woxic has got the angle. Just wait. Just wait if you are fnatic. Play the clock. All you have to do is play the clock. Frozen takes JW. That's fine, but play the clock now at this point.
They know he's back right.
10 seconds. They're going to peek him together. They keep stepping into the angles. They keep stepping into the angles, fnatic.
Well,
Roland deciding.
Yeah, they'll have to let that one go by. That was looking so good for fnatic, but well held by mousesports. That's all down to Frozen. He had such a key position. Time was ticking away, and they spotted Golden towards the emo spot. I don't think he was aware of it because there was a pretty terrible smoke from the CD side. Like, Crims could have actually saved the day there. If he'd have got a decent smoke there, he threw that at the 30-second mark to block the CT entrance there. So had he got that decent smoke down, they couldn't have walked through like they did. Because it was such a lackluster smoke, that actually gave them a gap to actually, okay, CD spawn's clear. We've already spotted Golden at the back. He hasn't seen us. We can be calm and methodical here. Focus on the secondary player, then pre-fire Golden, and it's job done. Very well done for mousesports there, under pressure as well. It's Voxic once again with 2 kills to his name, and that amazing shot on a jumping player towards Harfel. I think it was Flasher after taking down Chris J. They'll save the AWP. Money's still relatively decent on the Fnatic side, but both teams are breaking point at this stage. It's such an exciting one here on Inferno.
Yeah, it's really just the Voxic show. Nobody on Fnatic is above 20. Voxic's nearly dropping a 30 bomb in regulation time right now. He is putting it all on the line right now. He wants to get it done on home turf here. And so full buy this time around for mousesports. They got everything they could want. Flush up back on the UMP for him, but he did some damage last round, so I don't think that's the end of the world. But this time, very quick take on upper banana for mousesports. Not messing around.
Through that.
So once again, we may get one of those textbook rounds out of mousesports where they're just going to be methodical. Chris J's got the control of upper banana. And they're working their way towards apartments on the other side. It is looking like mousesports want to wrap back around. They have yet to get control of top mid, though. And there's a close hold coming in from JW with the AWP. He's right up beneath him. As long as that smoke is there, he's just hoping somebody comes in through boiler.
Yeah, it's a great angle. No one spotted, though. He'll fall back towards the arch. All about holding defensive lines of the AWP. Start off aggressive, falls back to more traditional spot. Then it'll be arch, then library, then the corner, then the bomb site. Smoked off, he'll fall back now.
Yeah. HE in as well.
Watch.
It's just step after step right now from mousesports. Very... And where did Crims get that kill? Oh, Crims on short. Looked like he threw the smoke, just managed to pick Kerrigan. Okay, then.
Buys some good time as well. There's no trade potential with that incendiary down. Should be a kill from JW. Rare miss from him. Goes for the repeat. Get a challenge in the flames, and he makes up for it. There's a flash from Crims as well there. So now a 5 versus 3. Big rounds here. 25 seconds. They have to go B, and they know it. Chris J's waiting to see if anyone peeks from the coffins here. With this sort of time taken, there's going to be a rotation from JW for sure. He's going to start coming in from CT spawn, which he will. They don't have a smoke. They have to go in dry, and luckily, the sniper's now not seen of the crime, but the bomb goes down. 10 seconds remaining. Even if they find both these kills, it's going to be a scramble to get that bomb down. I don't think there's a chance now. 5 seconds remaining. Can't plant, cannot. And it'll be JW to close things out. Money now in the bin once again for mousesports. 14-12. No tactical timeouts. They dumped them too early, Semler. The coach can't even be involved here. Over at DreamHack Masters Malmo, coaches are allowed to talk in the freeze time. Not here. You have to be silent in these sort of rounds. And at this point, unless Fnatic call a timeout, the coach can't get involved.
That's interesting. DreamHack have gone back on that, huh?
Yeah. Which I think is a nice compromise. It's, like they at least they can get stuck in the freeze time. Like, I'm not bothered either way, but it's a different change, you know. It's okay.
It's all right for tournaments to differentiate themselves in a way. But yeah, Voxic is not going to be happy about how this is going. They are battling for their tournament life right now, mousesports. It's 14-12, Fnatic in the lead. Half buy coming in here from mousesports, just hoping to be able to play for overtime. Or, I mean, they're swinging for the fences right now. So if they can just take a win here, keep Fnatic off of that guaranteed overtime. This would be big. We already had one overtime between these two teams. Fnatic won at 19-17. In the first map on Train, Mouse's pick. So this is Fnatic's pick, and so far, Fnatic are looking fairly confident. JW with the incendiary. It's going to be a second too late. Kerrigan trying to hunt him down. JW, man, really playing with fire.
I think it's just JW there. We talked about this setup. Crims doesn't need to swing yet. Oh, it's going to be a big play from Fnatic looking for round number 15 here. The desperate plug of Chris J. Absolutely denied. Brolam, so strong today. What an absolute warrior of the A bomb site. He continues his domination, and it's going to be series point 15-12. That was quite a significant investment there as well from the international squad. Mousesports 3K on Voxic, 3,400 on Chris J. They have enough for like 3 rifles, but this is desperate now. Remember, no timeouts. They're going to have to go in dry on this one without the backup of the coach. Starting to crumble here, and it's Voxic on home soil with 28 kills to his name. He does not deserve to be on the losing team.
Give the man a Krieg. Let him get the 30. And the aggression from Fnatic. This is sick. Does it work, though? Kerrigan just got naded in the face down to 39 HP. At fnatic right now, they want it. They're going for the play, catching Rops with the nade in his hand, looking for the trade. It's Crims going all the way. 2 kills for Crims. Chris trades it, but the damage is done. Man advantage for fnatic, plenty of nades as well. mousesports have used nearly all of their utility. Backs to the wall. Kerrigan and Chris are limping along as well. Low HP. It's all on Woxic. He's got his Krieg now. Let's see. Can he make the magic happen again?
It's going to have to be the rabbit out of the hat at this point.
Oh, did they go for the boost again?
I don't think they need it. There's no there's no
like
real
to see it.
pressure
I would really
right
like,
now.
yeah, there we go. Golden, get on up there. Get on up there. Of all the rounds to use it.
It's actually kind of sick when you have both players in CT as well, because you can take the aggro off one another, but they go to a more traditional stance. It's going to have to be a B finish here. Tournament life on the line. Through the flames, they will not go. It's too perfect. They know it. They're stuck in. They're locked. Molotov over. And this is where it could all come crashing down for mousesports here. Good flashbang. They don't focus towards the booster, but Flusher, he's doing a great job. Gets another dink now. 3 versus 2. Up to Golden to try and deny this plant. 30 seconds remaining, but it will come through. 2 players rotating from B. Vox has got 1 HP. Surely won't be doing much with this. It's Chris J with the Krieg on the bomb site to save the dreams of mousesports. Golden's being very patient. He doesn't want to give this up, even though he knows it's a lock-in. Wants to guarantee success here. Chris J at the back. Surely it's all done. 1 more bullet will do it, and there it is. fnatic will be knocking mousesports out of the tournament. 16-12, a great performance throughout. MVP goes to Brodan for sure. What a fantastic showing he had. Amazing. So young, so talented, and learning every single tournament he goes to. Learning that discipline and how to approach these high-pressure situations, Semla.
What a rant. I mean, just so much fun to see some Inferno getting played here as well. I mean, I'm always going to be enjoying Inferno as a final map in a series because it really feels like you get to see the teams pull out all the stops. mousesports, they showed it all. They had the methodical approach. Maybe not enough on the aggressive side, trying to rush in, trying to get the fight in early. But the nades, once the economy was running, both of these teams so good on the CT side, just shutting down portions of these maps early. And so another loss here chalked up for mousesports, a real struggle. Paolo's going to be getting ready with the post-match interview, so we'll be hearing from them soon. But you got to give it, man. We keep just focusing on the young talent on both these teams. Yeah. Woxic Rops on mousesports, Brolan just taking the world by storm on fnatic. Yeah. Really excited to keep an eye on those guys going forward.
Yeah, I love watching them every single time. My heart does bleed though for Voxic, like we said a few times. Like, this is one of the first big tournaments here in Turkey, and he played his soul out. He played so well. He kept them in the game so many different rounds. At 3K towards quad, it looked like the round was over. He gave it his absolute all. He's going to be gutted tonight that he couldn't go into the playoffs here. But still, it wasn't the best run from mousesports, but they gave it everything they could towards the end. fnatic looked to be getting stronger and stronger. And for now, we'll leave you with the interview down on the show floor.
Thank you very much, Henry, and I'm going to follow on from what you just said. Henry said that fnatic are getting stronger and stronger. JW, do you agree?
Yeah, definitely. But we still need lots of more practice time, because that is the struggle right now. When we picked these events, we didn't expect to have a new lineup. So we're kind of struggling on that part, I think, because we don't have time to get the practice in. I mean, we went straight from EPL back home like for 1 day, and then we went straight here. And before that, we were in Malmö. So yeah, we're definitely struggling with the practice part, but I think we're learning along the way. So yeah, I think we're improving, but I can't wait to actually come home and practice and yeah, improve for real.
Bron, do you agree that some solid practice and a less busy schedule would benefit you and your team?
Yeah, for sure. I think we haven't, as Jesper said, we haven't practiced for like standard practice for like 3 weeks now, I think. So yeah, I'm really excited to go home and practice on this. Yeah.
JW, I want to talk about one detail from the match, that final round where you guys took a very aggressive stance on mid and you pushed down. Whose decision was it, and why did you choose to go with it?
It was Krim's decision. We have that kind of tactic, I guess you can say that it is. But we did the same against Imperial. We didn't play aggressive for the whole CT half on A, so we just felt that they're probably going to try to abuse what we have done. So we just threw something else at them, and I think Kerrigan wasn't ready for it. So yeah, it was Krims who was kind of feeling it, and it paid off. He got 2 kills, and we knew that he killed both the boiler player and the apartments player, so we knew that we don't need to hold apps probably because the other 3 are mid or B, so yeah.
Brolan, overall, are you happy with how your team did against mousesports?
Yeah, I think it was a good match. I don't like to play against Mouse because very good individual players. So yeah, and pretty annoying playing us. So.
I appreciate the honesty. Final question I want to ask you about him. Now, I know he's not your most recent addition, but he's still the youngest. What's it like seeing this young 17-year-old man progress over time?
Of course, it feels great. I think he's putting in the time. He's really trying to improve. I think that's really important to stay in the game. I mean, he have improved a lot, but that doesn't mean that he can start to relax or whatever. And he's really putting in the time still. He's learning a lot from us, and we are learning a lot from him as well, because he grinds all these pugs with these noobish players, you know, and he learns all these new moves, and he can show them to us. So yeah, I'm very happy to have him in the team.
Sounds good, right?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Fnatic, on that victory. Fnatic, of course, toppling mousesports. Let's head back